when we heard all the devastation that happened, what really got me was, people were not, they still didn't have water or electricity. They were living in tents. And I just thought, this is not America. Yeah, so it turned out, so the Swannanoa River is right there, right? And there was it came down, there was 35 feet of water, mud, and sludge, and roofs and debris. So it came down and wiped out the bridge there, carried that 100 yards down. And the way the water comes around, it turns right there into the ballpark. So the ballpark had 3.5 to 4 feet of silt and debris. We had telephone poles. We had somebody's roof in there. And it came, and this wall of, it's one thing if it's a wall of water. It's another thing. It's a wall of sludge and debris. And it took one of the maintenance / kind of utility building. It took that 100 yards down the field and up onto an embankment. Took out all the fencing. And there's just debris everywhere and silt. It was so bad, and it was in the pathway of all these houses. This is in our own backyard. This is just, we can't let this happen. And so I called a few friends and said, let's go up there and help muck out houses and maybe feed them some dinner and bring a bunch of supplies. And Nate Fiore, he had just ran up there from the Winston-Salem Dash. He's working with Matt Bergen, and he just happened to meet this family, and they said, we need a baseball field. And I'm like, so they called me, and I thought, are you kidding me? I've got 20 guys that are going to come up, chainsaws, trucks, water, generators. We're going to go muck out houses and cut down trees. And he said, no, talk to these guys. So I talked, and I realized that, kids are often overlooked in this devastation, right? Their parents and everybody's going through stuff, and they're living in tents, and the kids get forgotten because, there's these adult problems everybody's dealing with. That's when I decided, look, we can help out the kids, and it was in our wheelhouse. It's our bailiwick. We know how to do fields, and it's not often that you have these guys that are uniquely skilled to do this all come together. And so we decided that on a Saturday, and by Tuesday, just a miracle, we had modern turf, which gave us sod. We had precision turf, which was willing to do the grading. That's another big brand. When people realized that John and Eric Holland were involved, they knew this was real. And then I reached out to Luke and said, Luke, we need infield mix.
I was unaware of the scope of the damage that had happened, and I don't think a lot of people are real familiar with the extreme western North Carolina. And so Luke brought it up to me at first, and I thought it was a great opportunity for us to be able to be involved in such an important project. When I was working with minor league baseball to develop our sponsorship program, one of the main focuses I really felt minor league baseball needed to be more involved in youth baseball to try and help produce better playing surfaces, utilizing the expertise they have to help volunteers, parents be able to know what to do with their facility. The storm actually halted some of our work that we had to do. We had to take a couple or 3 weeks off because it flooded out the area that we were setting up our production facility in. So, when all that happened, we had gone back down, done some more production, and we had just started the release of material to be shipped. So it was really cool that some of the first product that we made out of that new Marston, North Carolina facility was able to be donated to Operation Love and Hope.
I took a long time to think about what we were going to call this. Originally I was going to do Operation Save Our People, but then it changed to, as I thought about, to Operation Love and Hope, because we wanted to give them love, show them love, and give them hope going into holidays. I didn't want them to go into Thanksgiving just having really nothing to be thankful for,